My people, how una dey? Una welcome to today Obogus News. My name still remain A.U. David, the Alamial one of the universe. My people, we get some Obogus news when we want talk today. Today we will discuss about the when and how the Italian government will take stop the wearing of face masks and green pass. So we will talk about that one. My people, before we go inside the news, in case you never subscribe, this is the time when we say you will take subscribe, so that anytime we take upload, you will get them. And YouTube will also rate us, so that we will grow for inside our matter. My people, then we'll go inside the news, make we see how it happen. My people, the Italian government, when it be say Mario Draghi, they be the prime minister when they take care of the Italian and everything when it be say they happen for Italian. Don't come out talk and say this matter when it be say a coronavirus, when it be say since 2019. Now the matter they start to do katakata for everywhere all over the world. When it be say people can't be say we can't reduce people to, but they cover nose, they cover mouth. If we not feel pass where each other dey, we not cover nose or cover mouth. We not feel shake each other, we not feel hug each other. So the government of Mario Draghi can come back and say the thing it don't go too far, because what thing they talk they say then go after they don't give people a vaccination or a vaccine for the so many people, when it be say 75 to 80% of the population don't take the vaccine, then we'll try to see what they will do again to see whether they go stop them, make it be say people will they do normal life. So the man don't come out and talk and say this period they want stop them, make it be say people not they use face mask for anywhere where they go, so they want stop the use of face mask. And secondly, they want stop the use of green pass. No say green pass now when you don't take vaccine, first and second dose they can't give you, because they don't make am for anywhere where you go, even park or anywhere, you must get this green pass before you fit buy or sell, or if you do anything, if you make any transaction, if you want travel or anything, they will make sure say this green pass you get am. But the government don't talk about say by on the 31st of March, 31st of March, the last day for March 2022, say they go stop them. They know they use face mask again. They know they show green pass before you can enter train, you can enter bus, or you can do anything when it be say you want to do within the country. So that the matter when be say the government of country don't talk now be this one. Just say article when be say release them, we need to show now, make una dey convinced, because I know say many of us, if we don't show them show us waiting will convince us, we not dey convinced. That waiting make our channel they different, because we get proof for anything when it be say we dey talk. May we check the article when the man release. COVID Draghi. From March 31st, the emergency state and color system will stop. The goal is to reopen everything. The premium from Florence will gradually put an end to the obligation to use the green pass, starting with outdoor activities, including fairs, sport, parties, and shows. The government is aware of the fact that the strength of the recovery depends above all on the ability to overcome the emergencies of the moment. The epidemiological situation is improving sharply thanks to the success of the vaccination campaign, and offers us margin to remove the residual restriction on the life of citizens and businesses. I want to announce that it is the government's intention not to extend the state of emergency beyond 31st of March. Mario Draghi announcement comes from Florence during his speech at the theater of the Florentine Major Musicale, the last stage of his visit to Toscan capital. The system of colored zone will no longer be in force. Since then, schools will always remain open to everyone. Contact quarantine will in fact be eliminated. The obligation of outdoor mask will cease everywhere. And out of FFP2 masks in the classroom, says the Premier, also promising a gradual relaxation of the green pass. For now, outdoor will gradually put an end to the obligation to use of the enhanced green certificate, starting with outdoor activity, including fairs, sport, parties, and shows. We will continue to closely monitor the pandemic situation, ready to intervene in the event of a resurgence, but our goal is to reopen completely as soon as possible. Also talk about economic emergencies. It is presently an emergency underlying the premium. Italy is recovering, but the government intends to continue to help those in difficulty. So that is a statement from the Prime Minister of Italy, Mario Draghi. So the man talk and say the government want to reopen completely. So for that reason, all these things will stop from March 31st, which is next month. So by March 31st, the citizens are not citizens of Italy but living in Italy are expected to go out freely, associate freely, go to school, go to watch sport, go to show, do normal life. So we are expected to start living normal life in Italy. So this one might be the new development, because they talk and say the color where they take the differentiate red zone, yellow zone, or the zone where they say they put the measure, the lockdown, all those ones will they invoke again. They not go force people to take vaccine again. Neither will they be using a green pass before you can do anything. So that the situation might be this one. And the master talker say, not be say as they don't talk these things, say they not go try put law again in case the resurgence of this thing, because if the thing come back, they will still make sure say they do the thing where they still say they still they as effectively they control, and so they will still take control in case it come back. And must still go further talk and say the economic of the country, Italy, don't they come back again. So don't they get themselves back. So now the matter when they say a day inside the Tory when they inside Italy, now be this one. I know say so many people don't they happy, say this one, it don't they happy, because this one is sweet many people belly, because true people want made them live normal life, because for the past 2 years the life of people have been restricted. So things will be say person if you do enough you do them again. So people call the crowd, they shout say this kind of life will not continue like this. My people, and so we see how this. In case you never subscribe, what you still wait for? You don't like what I tell you, my friend, subscribe. Put hand, press that red button so that anytime when we say I did talk am, you could get them. And YouTube will constantly rate us. They put us for the place when the BC people will see our video. Now so we could go to that one.